Okay, students, so let's discuss the meaning, characteristics, and importance of reserve. So, meaning of reserve is an amount appropriated out of profit to increase financial soundness of the business or to meet with contingent loss or liability in future is called reserve. So, reserve is quite much similar to the provision, but in reserve, a purpose of using the reserve is mentioned. So, reserve is an appropriation and it is created out of a profit and loss appropriation account. Reserve may be for a specific purpose or for solvency of the business also. For example, general reserve, dividend equalization fund, workers accident compensation fund, debenture redemption fund, investment fluctuation reserve, capital redemption reserve, etc. So these all are the some examples of reserve. So in reserve, the purpose to use the fund is already mentioned, and that fund will be used for that specific purpose only. Okay, so reserve is created for specific purpose and it has been created out of profit and loss appropriation account, and this reserve is created with the purpose to meet the future liability or contingent loss which is about to happen, means which is fixed to be happen in future. So reserve is created for that purpose. For example, general reserve is there, dividend equalization fund. Dividend equalization fund means the fund we have created, the reserve we have created to distribute the fund equity dividend to the shareholders. Then workers accident compensation fund means we have created a reserve for the workers, those who met with an accident in future. If any worker is met with an accident in future, so we can compensate him or her from this reserve. Then let's see the characteristics of reserve. Characteristics of reserve are as under: reserve is created for financial soundness of the business, for growth of the business, or to meet with contingent requirements of the business. And reserve is created out of profit and loss appropriation account. Certain reserves are created to meet with statutory requirements. As I already told you, that reserve is created to make the business condition strong to for the growth of the business, and if any liability occurs in the business or unknown liability which we don't know, unknown loss occurs in the business in future, to meet that loss, to fulfill that liability, we created reserve. Now what is the importance of reserve? So required funds for expansion of the business is available from the profit of the business only, and hence there is no need to borrow funds from outside, or proprietor does not require to contribute more capital for growth and expansion of the business. So whenever a businessman require fund for the growth of the business or to expand the business, fund will be the fund will be existing only in the firm. The businessmen do not have to do not have to borrow the fund from the outside. Then financial solvency of the firm increases by transferring some amount out of profit to the reserve. Okay, so business solvency, financial solvency becomes more strong when we separate some of the amount from the profit for future. Then uncertain or contingent expenses or losses can be met if there is a sufficient reserve in the business. Reserves can be used to honor long-term liabilities. Company can maintain dividend year after year by using reserves. Reserves are created to fulfill some of the statutory requirements. Some of the very important mandatory statutory requirements can be fulfilled using these reserves. Uncertain expenses, uncertain losses which we haven't predicted, can be fulfilled from the reserves. Now there are types of reserves. Let's see what are the main types of reserves. So revenue reserves and capital reserve are two types of reserve. In revenue reserve, general reserve, specific reserves, and secret reserve is there. So let's see what is revenue reserve. Profit generated out of purchase and sale of goods, other regular activities of the business is called revenue profit. Whenever the profit is generated out of the purchase and sale of the goods and through the regular activities is called revenue profit. For example, if you are having a shop of clothes and you are selling clothes and getting profit from by selling that clothes, that means you are generating a revenue profit. The reserve created out of such revenue profit is called as a revenue profit. So from this profit, if you creating any reserve, that means it is called revenue reserve. Revenue reserve is very useful to increase financial soundness of the business. Moreover, revenue reserves can also be used to pay contingent expenses or loss of the business. Revenue reserve can be classified in three categories like general reserve, specific reserve, and secret reserve. Now, this revenue reserve is very useful to increase the financial strength of the business. Then, these revenue reserves can also use to fulfill the contingent liability or the uncertain expenses going to be happen in future. Then it is there is a subcategories of this revenue reserve. The one is general reserve, then specific reserve, and one is secret reserve. Now for general reserve, the purpose of creating general reserve is not fixed. It's not specific that general reserve will be used for this purpose only. There are various purposes for which general reserve can be used. For example, to fulfill the contingent expenses or losses, for the distribution of dividend, for the issue of bonus share, for future growth of business. So there are many purposes for using this general reserve. Okay, the next one is the specific reserve. Specific reserve is those reserve when revenue reserve is created out of profit and loss appropriation, and it is created for the special purpose. The purpose is mentioned that why the specific reserve is created. Okay, so, examples for specific reserves are dividend equalization fund, debenture redemption reserve or debenture redemption fund, investment fluctuation fund, workers accident compensation reserve or workers accident compensation fund, sinking fund. So, these are some of the reserves which purpose is already fixed. For example, if it is a dividend equalization fund, then this reserve can be used only to distribute the dividend to the shareholders. Then debenture redemption fund reserve will be used only to redeem the debenture. Debenture is a long term liability. Okay, so it is quite tough for any businessman to repay this big amount at one time in one slot. So what the businessman doing? The businessman is collecting the money for years in this reserve, and when time comes to redeem this debenture, to repay the amount of this debenture, they use this reserve. From this reserve, the debenture holders will repay the amount of debenture. Then investment fluctuation fund. Investment fluctuation fund means if there is if it happens in the market that market price of the asset which you have purchased, it's decrease. Okay, so that decrease amount can be compensated by using this reserve, investment fluctuation fund. Then workers accident compensation reserve or workers accident compensation fund means if any of the worker or employee of the business meet with an accident during the working hours, so he or she has been compensated by the company or by the businessman. Then sinking fund, the reserve which is created out of profit for the purpose of the payment of long term debt or regular payment of interest or purchase of fixed asset is called sinking fund. So sinking fund is we can say that depreciation fund for purchase of fixed assets. Whenever we need to purchase any fixed assets, we can use this sinking fund. Then debenture redemption reserve for redeeming debenture, so at that time also sinking fund can be used. Then secret reserves, by the name you can get it that secret reserve does not shown in the P&L account or balance sheet. Okay, it is kept as a secret. or then how it has been created. So by making more provision for depreciation, if the amount of the depreciation is only 5000 but you make it 10000, okay, so in this way you can create a secret reserve. Then by undervaluing closing stock, undervaluing, if you are having closing stock of rupees 50000 but you are showing that you have only 40000, okay, so that 10000 difference amount is your secret reserve. Then let's see what is capital reserve. The reserve which is created out of capital profit and cannot be used for distribution of dividend is known as capital reserve. The reserve which is created out of capital profit, for example, if you have sold any fixed assets, means you are having an old machinery and that you have sold, and by selling that machinery you gain some profit of rupees 5000 or 10000, so that particular amount, that 5000 10000 is called your capital profit, and it can be kept as a capital reserve. Now this capital reserve can be used for your personal purpose. You cannot use this capital reserve to distribute the dividend, okay. Then let's see what is a reserve fund. The generally the amount of general reserve remains in the business as working capital, but if the amount of this reserve is invested outside the business, it is known as a reserve fund. So when the amount of general reserve is invested outside of the business, okay, so that means you have done reserve fund. Such investment are made in securities which can be easily converted into cash, and you can make the investment from this reserve fund in the securities which can be easily converted into the cash. So company makes investment of reserve outside the business in securities only under the following circumstances. So there are some condition in which this reserve fund can be created. So the first situation is when it is not possible to employ funds in the business profitably. So if a businessman found that it is not possible to employ the fund in the business profitably, means if he invests in his own business it would not be profitable, so he can invest his money outside of his business. And the second situation is when there is need of specific amount on some specific future date. For example, if businessman thinks that he wants money after 5 years, so he can invest some of the amount in outside securities for 5 years, that he will get this money after 5 years when he needed it most. Okay, now here some of the difference between general reserve and provision is also given, which you can go through.